JTuned here, hitting you up from JTuned Garage. I had to make this video a little earlier than expected because it's getting cold out, starting to snow just a little bit just the other day, and I don't want to drive the car I'm driving now in the wintertime and possibly get hit, because past 3-4 years during the winter, I'd have somebody smash me and total my car, making me get a new one that I'd have to work on. So this car needs to come out. I've got to do the brake lines. I came out of work about a month ago, went to start up my car, pushed the brake in and went all the way down. I look under my car, I have brake fluid just squirting out from underneath my car. Managed to get it home safely. It's parked now, and that's what this video is going to be about. I'm going to do my brake lines, and I'm going to show you how I do it and how you should get it done. Alright, well, welcome to the outside of JTuned Garage. Give you a little outside view of how it's going to look. Seeing that mostly we'll be inside there doing all the work. Right there I plan on building the paint booth for painting whatever parts, cars, whatever project we have going on at the time. So I don't have to do it in there. In there, I actually have one of the projects I want to be working on the channel. There's another project I want to be working on the channel. This one and the one in there, I'll more than likely use you guys' suggestions on what I should do to it and how I should build it. I have another one inside the garage that I'll be working on as well. This one is going to currently be sitting the way it is now. I still want to do a little bit more to it, but I don't want to do too much at the moment. There's another one that is driving around and not here yet. This, I'll reveal what it is when we get to it, as well as the one in there. This one I will be doing a video on a little later, because I'm going to be using it for the winter time. Since winter right around the corner, it started snowing yesterday morning, so I want to get it out and about for this winter and start doing detailed work to it later on. Many ways of doing your brake lines, any kind of work on your car. The way I like to work on a car, for the most part, is doing it the right way. There's sometimes you gotta jimmy things up, make it work, MacGyver it, but that's what I'm good at. I like to MacGyver things. I like to work on things. I like to make things work safely and possibly have that twist, uniqueness to it. Now, what I need to do is get in my car, take a drive, possibly Home Depot, go to an auto store and get the things I need. Alright everybody, we've come across a slight hiccup. This place does not have the piping that I need to do my brake lines. So I bought a couple things that I'm going to use so I can rig it up to where I can still use the front two brakes, and the rear two brakes won't be able to be used with the pedal, but they'll still be able to be used with the handbrake, the e-brake. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to rig up to make the front two brakes work for the meantime, until I can get everything I need ordered online and have it arrive for the end of this video that you're going to see. Alright tuners, we're back, and JTuned Garage is ready to go. Now I gotta manage to move my car from here into the garage without any brakes, just using the e-brake. There's the other car that I was telling you guys about that I was working on, and I hooked up just a little bit, put the decal on the back, sign on decal, got the white rims I painted that I put in the pictures on my Instagram. You can follow my Instagram, JTuned Garage, on JTuned_Garage, and she wanted to have Quintero on her hood, so this I vinyl wrapped. I didn't do airbrushing yet because I still gotta get the tools. I know how to do airbrushing as well. So I put her vinyl wrap hood, Quintero, just like she wanted. Added a little decal over there to make it a little bit more custom, straight out of Gotham. Gave her the pink wipers, obviously the Toyota TRD. Give her a nice little toe strap here. Breaking necks, killing egos, 6-speed. Gave her the nice mesh grill. Painted her cyan symbol. I'll give you a little quick clip of how it looks at night, because I put some underglow lighting as well. It's controlled via cell phone, or the way I rigged it up, you don't even need the app to turn it on and off. I'll put a couple switches that it seems to switch on over Alright, let's get this car moved. The weather today is not as bad as it was the other time I recorded. I wish I would have had the parts to put on now because it's good outside and it's great weather to work on my car inside the garage. But let's get the car moved without any brakes. I don't have the keys. Expensive ass car starter. Cost me over $400. I had a two-way remote. Can't find it. Go figure. So I have to use the secondary remote that comes with it that I put on this car. This car I'm doing specifically for the winter time, even after it's hooked up. So I'm going to go move it inside the garage now, brakeless. Alright, so I'm not sure if you heard the sound while I was moving forward and backwards, but that's part of the brake line that I had previously cut. So I can rig something up before. So I'm going to show you what I did and let's see if it works. If it works, it should be pretty damn awesome. Alright, so here's what I got. I got a couple bottles of brake fluid, which I might add was pretty expensive. expensive there. And I already took these out the bag. But I bought these two fittings here. One to block the line, and a double flared fitting. Double flared fitting connector. I bought this because I wasn't too sure if I was going to find the one I had to show you guys on video. But apparently, that's the part that was here, dragging on the floor. So I might just replace that because it was dragging on the floor, and if you can see, there's a bunch of crap, dirt, and pine needles inside. So I'm gonna do that, and I'll get right back to you guys. Alright, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna grab my Teflon tape, right, and grab my fitting. I'm going to wrap both ends with Teflon tape to help prevent leaks. Then I'm going to put my cap on one end. After I put both those together, I'm going to put it on the other end of the fitting. And then I'll show you how it looks afterwards. Alright, now make sure you don't put too much Teflon on there because you don't want to overdo it. Just a little bit would be enough. Put your blocker up there, tighten it up, and then you'll go ahead and put it in the part of the brake line that I have rigged up here to block it off from leaking going towards the back. This brake line is the line that comes from the front of the car to the back two brakes. That's where it had split on me. So I'm going to block it off there so that way I'll be able to put some brake fluid and still be able to use the front brakes. So I'm going to tighten this up, and then we'll lift the car, get underneath, and I'll show you what I'm going to do to just hold this up temporarily. So I jacked up the car, put my jack stand under there, came across a slight problem. I had bought this previously. It was originally longer than this to go from the front all the way to the back where it's split. I was originally going to do that and realized that I'm not going to be able to do it with this pipe because it's a slight bit too large and the fittings were larger than the factory piping. So this was loose on this end over here, so I just decided to unscrew this long piece because it's unnecessary. And that fitting that I showed you previously, so that's the factory line right there. I added a little Teflon on the end of it right where I flared it, put my fitting on that, give it a little bit more snugness, added what I just bought today to block it off from going to the back or leaking anywhere. So all I gotta do now is drop the car, add some brake fluid, and that should be good to go. Alright, so you can do it that way if you'd like, but it didn't work out too well for me. It started leaking because of the difference in size. So if that doesn't work for you, you can do what I did. You can go right here where all the brake lines are connected. I don't know if you could see that or not. This thing right here, right there, that brake line that had broke on me connects right there. And I found out that 3 of the brakes will work, but the one that this goes to, which I believe is the rear driver's side, will not work. Don't quote me on that. I believe it's one of the rear sides, but I believe it's the rear driver's side. So what you could do is disconnect it from there like I did, and buy yourself one of these fittings. I went to Pep Boys
this fitting right here. Nope, wrong one. It's a bleeder. So what this will do, this will screw right into there. Tighten this. I'm going to throw some Teflon tape on that. Tighten this up decently tight. Screw it on there, and we should be good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and show you the results. Yeah, there's always a but. When you work on cars, guys, you know that you fix one thing, another thing breaks. In this case, I did my brake line, works beautifully, and it revealed another problem. So apparently, both brake lines that go towards the back busted on me. So not just one needs to get repaired, they both need to get repaired. So I'm going to do it the exact same way I did the first brake line onto the second one. So rather than 3 of the brakes working and one only working on e-brake, now the 2 brakes in the back won't be working on the pedal, just the front, but the 2 will still work on the e-brake like we first thought was going to happen. So I went to the store. Took me a while to find this. I couldn't find the same bleeder that I found before, so I got something that's going to work just as good. So now, okay, so this is what I got. Works the same way. Blocks it out. Screw it on. I'm going to do the same thing I did to the other one before. I'm going to put the Teflon tape on this part, the threads, and then I'm just going to screw it on, and we're going to try once again putting the brake fluid in, and hopefully it works this time. Like I told you guys before, you work on one thing, you fix it, another thing breaks. That's the perks of having a car in this condition and trying to fix it to work properly. It's going to happen, which is why I'm not editing anything out. I'm not going to make it look like it worked first time, go, yay, let's do this. I'm going to put everything from this video to the very last video I do on YouTube is going to be everything in there legit, the real stuff, because I want you guys to see and learn from my mistakes, or not my mistakes, but the things that happen to me and how I have to fix it so you can learn. Not necessarily is going to happen to you, but if it does, you already know how to do it, or you can do it yourself. Okay, guys? So let me put the Teflon tape on this and I'll get right back to you.
Alright guys, my tuners, it's working beautifully. As you can see, no leaks. Now, I just gotta break the lines from the front brakes, and hopefully that'll take care of the play that's in the pedal. So I'm gonna do that real quick, and then we'll pull the car out and test her out. Now, in case you're wondering, when I was showing you the bleeder and the other thing, how you can see the smoke somewhat coming up, well, that's nothing to worry about, because that's when I was bleeding it earlier, or when I was testing it out earlier and it was leaking. All of it went and fell onto the exhaust system down there, if you can see. So it's just pretty much burning it off. So that's nothing to be concerned about.
Well, there you have it, guys. Temporary fix to my current problem. Now I can move her in and out of the garage as I please and around my driveway, so I can get to working on the vehicles. So it doesn't feel like normal brakes when you're working on all 4. Since I'm working off the front too, the brake feels like it goes all the way down, but it pretty much goes from halfway down to the bottom since you're only using front brakes. Remember, this is a temporary fix. It's not permanent. I don't recommend you use this as a permanent fix for your vehicle because it is not safe. It is not safe to drive out on the road like that. I'm doing it so that way I can get in and out of my garage, and now I can clean up my workspace.
Alright everybody, this is where I'm going to leave the video. It was a long couple days. I made this video in the span of a couple of days because I had to go to work, I had overtime, I had money to make. So, hope you guys learned something from this video. Hope I was able to help you do a quick fix on a very important problem when it comes to brakes. You need your brakes no matter what. So this is temporary, so I can move it around and until I get the major part. I know I told you in the beginning of the video I was going to add that to this video, but I'm going to end it here and I'm going to make that a whole separate video, saying that I'm going to get the whole brake line kit. The kit I'm getting is a braided stainless steel brake line kit, so it's going to be all four brake lines. So I'm going to make that another video, and I'm going to do that as detailed as possible, and obviously it's going to be done the way it's supposed to do, because I like doing my videos the right way. This video, I showed you a little bit of MacGyvering because, like I said, I needed it done before the winter fell so I can move it around. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed my video. Like I said, I had to rush to post this video because I wanted it out there. Sorry about the video quality, the audio quality. I had to use my phone. I still haven't gotten my equipment to record yet. So, give me a like, give me a subscribe, comment, tell me what you guys think. What I should have done, what I shouldn't have done. If you like the idea, I'm going to post future videos where you guys could tell me what I should do to hook up my cars, which is going to be a lot of fun for me because I'm usually undecisive on what I want to do. So with you guys' help, it'll help me out a lot. So share, like, subscribe. See you guys later. Peace.
I love my life. 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 No, now we don't know where tomorrow might bring, cause the future, the hours away. So me, I live my life today. Me, I live my life today. Yeah, so love me, make me talk what I want to talk. Me have enough to say. So me, I go live my life today.